This year, there are plenty of games to feast on. There's the triple header tomorrow, including a matchup between two longtime rivals, the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions, right here on CBS. But for some of us who haven't spent as much time learning the playbook and are a bit more focused on not overcooking the turkey, we have the perfect guest. Say hello to Keiana Martin with our friends at CBS Sports HQ. Keiana, hi.
Hi, it's good to be back with you guys.
Always great to have you. So when those of us are getting ready for Thanksgiving, getting the meal prepared, how do we pay attention to football but also focus on the food? What is your advice?
I've got the perfect solution for you. One, I love Thanksgiving because it's three of my favorite things. It's food, it's family, and it's football. So I like to break down the three matchups as your appetizer, you've got your dinner, and then you've got your dessert. So you talked about that game on CBS between the Lions and the Bears. That's your appetizer for the day. And just a little note about that one, the Lions playing on Thanksgiving every single year, dating back to the 1930s.
Wow.
And we follow that one up with a divisional matchup between the Cowboys and the Giants. The Cowboys, another team who have played on Thanksgiving every year, dating back to the 1960s. And finally, we've got the Green Bay Packers taking on the Miami Dolphins. That's going to put a bow on our trifecta of football for Thanksgiving. That's your dessert.
Ooh. So help me be, there's a lot of pressure on guys to know football, and I don't always know football. In fact, I kind of don't know football. I can catch a football, throw a football, I can't talk football.
I love when you're vulnerable like this.
My trick is to walk into the room and just be like, oh, you got to make that play.
There you go, that's the line.
You got to make that play. But I don't know anything about the player, so help me out with Bears-Lions, all right?
Yep.
How do I sound expert in that game?
Okay, so I want to give you guys little nuggets that you can take home with you when you're sitting at the dinner table. Make it sound like you know what's going on here. So let's start with that first game that I like to call the appetizer. Lions and Bears. Well, the Lions playing again on Thanksgiving every year, well, as of late, haven't been that great. Haven't won on Thanksgiving Day since 2016.
Wow.
But this year, vastly different. This is a Lions team that boasts a 10-1 record, just one loss on the season. But I think to take things a step further, and this is what you can keep in your back pocket at that dinner table, the Lions, for the first time ever in franchise history, favored to win the Super Bowl. That's going back to the 1930s. And here's something else. They have never even been to the Super Bowl. So playing extremely well and looking to finally get that win on that big stage.
Okay, I'm writing this down.
Yep, there we go.
Actually taking notes. This is like,
I got your back.
Okay, great. Yeah, no, because I got to hang, you know.
I get it.
I like to at least, you know, try to be well-rounded here.
There we go.
So what about for, there's actually a game on Friday too, right?
Giants Cowboys?
So that's the second game of the Thanksgiving slate. Giants, Cowboys, and I got a good one for you, so you might want to write this one down too. So this is a big divisional matchup, and typically when we see these teams on the big stage, there's a lot on the line, but this year, it's more so the battle of the backups. We're going to see backup quarterbacks going head-to-head in this one. So for the Giants, they released their starting quarterback, Daniel Jones, so it's likely we could see third-string backup Tommy DeVito.
Third string.
So I'm not sure if you guys have ever caught Tommy DeVito, but he does his Italian gesture for his touchdown celebration. So could we see Tommy Cutlets on Thanksgiving? He'll be going opposite Cooper Rush for the Dallas Cowboys as Dak Prescott's out for the season with a hamstring injury. Fun fact here, ready for this one. The Cowboys, you would assume a dominant franchise. Well, they haven't won at home once this season. So looking for their first home win on the big stage.
And then Dolphins Packers.
All right. I've got a really good one for you guys. This is a fun one, okay? We have a matchup between teams that are looking to get into the playoffs or stay in the playoffs. But here's the kicker. We're going to do a lesson in marine biology. The Dolphins, not quite cold weather mammals, right?
Yeah.
Well, neither is the football team. They have lost 11 straight games in weather that is under 40 degrees.
Wow.
And the temperatures in Green Bay on Thursday, yeah, it's looking like it's going to be about 30 degrees with potential snow. So looking to shake that frigid trend that they have going on right there.
Okay, so I'm going to walk through the living room where everyone's watching TV and I'll be like, oh, Dolphins, man. Do you know they haven't won a game in a cold place yet this season?
11 straight
11 straight times.
Okay, I'll add that. 11
There you go.
straight times. Did you know that? Was that convincing?
No, that's not very convincing. You're going to have to work on that. But you can throw in, I like this is the battle of the backups, am I right?
There we
Am I
go.
right? Yeah.
There we go. Which backup shines on the big stage?
Oh, so good. All right, what about the Friday game?
There we go. So we got to talk about Friday. So I like to call this one the leftovers. We have our appetizer, our dessert, our meal, our dessert. So now we're going to get into that leftovers. It's the second Black Friday game that we've had in the NFL, and this one's between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. I know there's a lot.
I know that's big.
See, you know that's big, and it's a big divisional matchup. But we've talked about the Chiefs, and we've talked about it right here. But I know a lot of talk is about Travis Kelce and his girlfriend. Well, clearly, I don't think that Kelce and the family can eat too much turkey because he will be playing the next day. But big question will be will Taylor Swift be in attendance? Well, we got to remember she's on her big tour.
Right.
And so Kelsey's mom, Donna Kelce, said she doesn't quite think that she's going to make Thanksgiving dinner. So we'll see if she's in the stands on Friday.
All right.
We'll see if she's there for the leftovers.
Keiana Martin,
There for the
saving
leftovers.
us. Saving us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.